I'm a tramp. I live in a field. Okay folks, time for something different today. A tramp rant. Let's have a look at this. Apparently, groundbreaking solar panels are 1,000 times more powerful than traditional panels. Keyword, traditional panels here, okay? So we're comparing with currently existent panels. Here's the thing. Current solar panels turn between 20, well the cutting edge, the top end of the market, convert between 20 and 30% of all of the energy that hits them into electricity. Okay? So straight away, what we can see is that there's no way to be 1,000 times more powerful. That's just not. There's scope for three and a half times the current top of the line. You could increase things threefold, not 1,000-fold. This will be important later. Let's get to it. Researchers discovered blah 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 increased by a factor of 1,000. No. The team of scientists achieved this by doing blah blah, different chemicals placed in a lattice structure, blah blah, different layers, blah blah. Current cells, silicon based, efficiency limited. Well, everything's always limited. But they're limited by the sun that hits them. They can only convert between a fifth and up to 1/3, let's say, of the energy that hits them into electrical energy. Ferroelectric materials, blah blah, sciencey, blah blah. Different chemical. Like I said, this all just boils down to different chemicals in a lattice, in layers, blah blah. And then we're going to get quotes from people who are involved in, supposedly in the research, but really they're trying to line up a business and get funding. That's what the article's about. The next paragraphs just still boil down to lattice works and layers, different chemicals, blah blah. Discovered photovoltaic effect is greatly enhanced if this layer or that layer, blah blah. And then they just explain which chemicals and what layers, blah blah. When conducting the measurements, the new material was irradiated with laser light. The results surprised even the research group. Now here we go. Compared to pure barium titanate of a similar thickness, the current flow was up to 1,000 times stronger. Not compared to current top-of-the-line silicon-based solar panels. We're comparing to some obscure other structure, and it's 1,000 times stronger. You see what they did there? That's a bait and switch. We've just gone from 1,000 times stronger than current panels to 1,000 times some pure chemical that we don't give a shit about. There you go. That's what just happened in this article. The rest of the article is people making quotes to try and raise money. Look, here we go, look. The measurements show this effect is very robust. It remained nearly constant over a 6-month period. Is that a panel you're going to buy and put on your roof? The roof of your house? It lasts for 6 months, guys. Now, the reason they mention this 6-month thing, some of the current panel technologies under research involve a type of chemical. It's a range of chemicals called perovskites, and these perovskites look like they might be the future because they can be kind of printed and just laid on or brushed onto a surface. But their problem is they start to deteriorate within hours. Get that? Hours. They're raving about perovskites all over the place, but they're having difficulty make them last more than, you know, days or weeks, because they start to break down within hours. So these guys are stressing, yeah, no, this works for 6 months. That's what they did there. But you're not gonna. That's not a product that you're gonna put on your house. No one's gonna use that. And here we go. Further research is necessary to determine blah blah. Shows higher yield in certain temperature ranges, blah blah. Now look, the crystals are also significantly more durable. Really? 6 months? Significantly more durable than what? Than the other things that are currently being researched, maybe. But not more durable than the ones that are in production and that last 20 to 25, maybe 30 years on the roof of a house. Far-reaching implications. Would be more efficient. The cost would be lower than current silicon-based solar panels. Really, if this thing was 1,000 times more efficient than current solar-based panels, you wouldn't have to be writing articles to try and get funding and explaining why further research was necessary. This team's discovery has caught the attention of industry leaders. And so they interview a professor who's not involved in the research. What about the industry leaders? Why aren't the industry leaders telling us? Where's the company making all the money from solar panels telling us why they're climbing all over it? No? 1,000 times more efficient, guys. Come on. It's 1,000 times more efficient. You wouldn't need some professor to tell us why it's been looked at. Now here's a stretch. The fact the new material is more durable and easier to produce than traditional silicon-based solar panels makes it even more promising. Really? More durable than the existing panels that last 30 years. And this one lasts 6 months. Might be easier to produce, I have no knowledge on that, but I'll take your word for it. More durable, I think that's referring to the perovskites. More durable than other things under investigation. More durable than other things under development. Not more durable than traditional panels in use. No. And now we get into the marketing thing, explaining why solar is important. It's the fastest growing energy sector, blah, blah. This discovery could play a key role in the transition. Yeah, if it was actually 1,000 times more effective than current panels, you wouldn't have to explain. I mean, that would just be bloody obvious. If something's 1,000 times better, you don't have to explain the benefit. It's just stare you in the face, hit you around the head with a kipper, fucking obvious. Instead we go off into science trying to explain it's better than this, it's better than that. The lead author is excited. Sure. If it was 1,000 times better than anything on the market already. But no. This opens up avenues for developing better panels. So it's not better panels already. Then, yeah, combine different materials in different ways, blah, blah. Layers and lattices and blah, blah. The next step is to further investigate. No. Come on, it's 1,000 times better than what's already out there, allegedly. Nothing further to investigate. Get it into production. Do it. Oh no, because it breaks down after 6 months. And the 1,000 times was better than some random chemical that no one cares about. Wasn't 1,000 times better than the current best? It's 1,000 times better than some other precursor chemical that we don't care about. And this is where they now go off into pitching for money. We want to see if we can further increase the efficiency. Already working on new prototype solar based on the findings. If successful, oh come on, it's 1,000 times better. It's already successful. No? What did I miss? Come on, I'm a tramp living in a field, and I can see that this is bullshit. There was a bait and switch between the headline and the body of the story. You found something that you think might result in a slight improvement in the future. And the 1,000-fold increase was just a hook to draw people in. If we can create solar panels that are more efficient, durable and cost-effective, we could help accelerate the transition to a more sustainable future. Yeah. And if my aunt had a cock, she'd be my uncle. The fuck? You're just stating the obvious. If we can do things bigger, better, faster, cheaper, that would be nice. I mean, yeah. But you've gone from saying you've already done it 1,000 times better to now, hey, maybe, possibly, if we could get some money, do some research, and if we could make it bigger, better, faster, stronger. Oh. Guys, come on. The research team's findings have generated interest amongst investors and entrepreneurs. Yeah, by using bait and switch headlines. And also by telling investors that you've already got interest from investors. Make them think they're going to miss out. Guys, I've no idea about the actual underlying science. The different chemicals, the lattice works and the layers. Maybe. But given that current top-end panels generate... commercial typical ones are in the 20 to 22, 23% efficient. NASA, when they put solar panels into orbit, they go for the top-end stuff that can hit 30% efficiency. You can't improve something that's 30% efficient by more than 3.3. 3.33 if you're going to be, technical. You can't, there's not that much wiggle room between 30% and 100%. Twofold, threefold, 3 1/3 fold. When someone starts talking about 1,000-fold increases, be on guard. Here endeth the rant. I'm a tramp. I live in a field. Delta Mike, out.